Focus. Let's go. Okay. Day 68. We're here again. We're gonna do chest. I don't exactly, I mean, I already know what machines I'm gonna do. We're gonna do like at least like 4 exercises. We're gonna start with anything related with upper chest, and then we might move to some flies. Then we go probably do some shoulder related press, and then I like to finish on I like just to do presses, most likely. Eventually maybe do a 5th exercise. We just keep with the 4 exercises. We're gonna go around something like that. Not exactly that sure, but we go on and do some. Probably 4 exercises, maybe 5 exercises. You know, chest for me is a little bit weird. It's not like training back. I think I've already actually said that before. And this guy, of course, wants to stop exactly in here. I don't know why, but okay. Damn it, sir. Thank you. All right, there we go. I have to stop the car because I couldn't get the camera to stay still. Now there's like a bunch of fucking cars passing. Okay. As I was saying before, we're gonna probably do about 4 to 5 exercises. I think it's pretty chill. I don't want to abuse and do more. I think doing more than that is just stupid. Knowing in fact we're just gonna focus on chest mainly. We're not gonna do anything related with back nor arms. And as I said before, I have chest and back, then legs, arms, then no, my bad, not arms, back, shoulder, back, chest, back, arms, and then a little bit of deadlift with legs related, you know, kind of like a mix of it. It's more like a strength day, exactly, but yeah, something like that. Well, I think I probably got the best position right now. I think that's it. I mean, I don't have exactly that much to say. Just gonna like try to push as much weight as we possibly can. Of course, I'm not actually training that aggressively right now. I'm like trying to focus more on maintaining, let's say, the weight I'm doing and focusing more on the actual movement itself. I think like a year ago I was going a little too brutal on the weight. Again, not that it is something bad, but I think I could have went with a different perspective about it way long ago. And now I'm like, you know, not exactly doing that because I failed to do something like that, you know. We're just gonna go. Oh my god, this guy's, bro. Swear to God. But yeah, it's pretty much something like that. Nothing different. The project again, just one single. I mean, I'm just repeating myself at that point, because there's nothing really outside of the reality that we're gonna do. I think in terms of weight, we're still gonna keep up with doing like 20 plates, you know, not 20 kilogram plates, probably one time on the first one, then we move on to 20 kilograms with a 10, something like that. I'm still deciding which machine we're actually gonna do, because there's like 2 upper chest machines that I was thinking about doing. There's like one that's like super far away with your arms, and there's like one that's like you get much closer with your arms, but either of them is good. There's not like one single one of them that it's like better than the other one. So in terms of something like that, I don't necessarily, you know which one is better. for what. But I do know that independently, both of them are going to work. So independently of which one I actually use first. But that's the thing. I don't exactly stay strict with doing just 4 or 5 exercises if I still have more time, because then it comes to more time management exactly, rather than not being able to, let's say like limiting myself with just 4 to 5 exercises. I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to the time under tension on the overall workout that I have. So when someone says something like that, it's more like I like to think it at least in this way, because time under tension, it would exactly probably mean, when you're doing one exercise and you're doing that set, and you gotta have that time under tension during that set, is like how much time it takes you to do one repetition. And the longer it takes, while not being extremely slow, but somehow like, let's say like 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up or something like that, is efficient for muscle growth. Well, there's not actual good answer for it, but I do know that if I take a little bit more time on actual, let's say, processing, my bad, on processing the exercise, I would say that's way better than immediately just try to do as many reps as you can. I mean, a lot of people talk about this. The time under tension is something that's super underviewed, but I think it's something that's like key to, let's say, get the best out of that workout, right? I think whenever a workout is going wrong, it probably has to do with the time under tension you're having. Not exactly, because sometimes you have like that specific weight you have been doing, you have that specific repetitions you have been doing, and let's say previous week, in the previous week, you did something with you did something with that and it was working perfectly fine, but for some reason right now it's not, right? Now, you have, let's say, 2 reasons for that, right? One of the reasons would be, you probably didn't eat enough, you probably didn't rest enough, you probably didn't, I'm literally saying more than 2 reasons. It doesn't make any sense. It's literally more than 2 reasons. There's a lot of reasons actually for a workout to go wrong. And one of them could, not one of them, but a few of them could be one of those that I was saying, that it is probably has to do with eating, not eating enough. Now, I think eating, and then eating is like the least probable cause of it. And the reason why I say that is that your body's not dumb enough to probably restrict your strength whenever you don't have enough nutrients. If you're, let's say, in a state of fight or flight, right? You're like trying to push that way, but you can't exactly push it more because, you didn't eat enough. Your body's like somehow trying to grab all those nutrients that are stored up in your body, and it's going to try to use as many of them to, contributing to, let's say, try to push as much as you can. I don't know if I'm making sense with it, because I would say exactly the reasons are like not eating enough, probably not drinking enough, probably like, sleeping, yes. And then you have all your vitamins you're not taking, probably not eating enough vegetables, fruits, and all that stuff. And I think like the last one would probably be, eventually coming actually to the actual workout you're doing. Because you could have all those, but then you actually don't take, let's say, I don't exactly have the right word for it, but you go on the workout, right? and you're not pushing yourself enough, that, contributes to what you've been doing outside of the gym, which is like sleeping enough and eating enough and drinking enough water. So all of that effort that you put on those other things outside of the gym are not actually being, efficiently used on the gym, because you're not having an actual correct way of working out. Not that you're working out wrong, but you could have done it way better, and that's at least in my opinion, if you didn't underlook, the way you actually work out, which would be like, again, the time under tension, probably not overworking, because overworking is one of the factors unless you're not natural. But I mean, if you're not natural, that's a complete different talk that I'm not even going to put in here, because I'm not even going to talk about, because if you're not natural, there's like, you work in a completely different way than the average person that works out. But putting that aside, I'm not trying to get that deep into something like that. Whenever you're working out, man, I've completely lost the thread. Okay. Whatever. I think you guys got the deal, right? Okay. I think like working out is like something. I mean, in terms of like if you're natural when you're actually working out and doing the exercises, you just have to take in consideration in specific something like that. The time under tension, not overworking, exercises. I mean, relatively simple. You don't actually have to push it that far. I think like one of the things that you gotta prioritize and make sure you're actually doing is not how long you stay on the gym, but it's like how much time, how much efficient time, how much of the time that you spent there was actually working out, right? I think that's like the first thing you gotta take into consideration. Like how much time that you were in there, it was taken for you to work out. And then there's the thing of like time under tension, which correlates with something like that, of course, right? I think that's kind of obvious, because I mean, the time under tension is where it's the time that you took doing that repetition, and now you accumulate that with the fact that you used most of your workout actually working out. Not only you shorten your workout because you took it in a way that is so much more efficient, but you probably got as much workout in that way than if you were to, let's say, in a 2 hours of workout, you only used like 50% of it was actually working out. So there's something like that, right? And I think I'm somehow cooking something like in here. I think you guys probably got the gist of it, so it's not that far away from. I think if you guys got it. I think you guys got it. I mean, I could go on and on about it, but I think that's like the way I like to think about it. At least that's my way of thinking. And again, I don't really like for people to take whatever I say in consideration and completely admitting it to whatever they're working out, because something that it's very interesting. We all work in different ways, even if it's like your closest brother, right? I mean, I'm saying like closest brother. Even if it's your brother, your bodies might actually work in different ways, because I don't know, you have different rhythms. Like there's even this thing where it's like you have actual spikes when you can retain more nutrients of what you're eating in different parts of the day, and that thing in specific could be different in brothers. So let's say your brother could be like retain so much more food in the morning, and you could retain so much more food during the night. So there's that thing. There's like a lot of different things that people need to take into consideration, and not a lot of us really do. And I think like what I got out of all of that was that at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it easy. Not in terms of like slacking off, but I'm gonna focus on what necessarily works the best for me according to what I think and according to what I've seen my body work the best out of it, right? So whenever you see someone else that it seems like he's like slacking on the workout, I mean, he's probably slacking on the workout, or maybe he's doing a different way of working out that probably works the best of him. It makes him have the way better and more efficient gains. Now, you can't just be a dumbass and ignore other people, of course, and just completely go according to your plan and avoid everyone's perspective. I think that doesn't truly work that well as well. But you sometimes have to ignore other people and do what you think it's best for you. Because then again, we are here for fun. At least most of us are in here for fun. We're not in here. I mean, at least in my objective, I don't want to compete by any means necessary. I'm just posting these videos because I like working out at the end of the day. And I like to see the progress eventually after what? 10 years? 12 years? 20 years? I don't know. I mean, that's my take in all this, you know? So eventually, like, it gets to a point, I think I want to actually talk about it. Whenever I don't speak that much, how much time? 50 minutes, it's fine. Whenever I don't speak that much, it's not because I like don't have anything to say. It's simply because like, what's even the point? And I don't take me this in any wrong means. It's because sometimes I don't speak enough because I'm trying to actually focus on me working out. Because at the end of the day, what I'm doing in here is like, it's just, you know, I'm just simply trying to work out and see what happens, at least to me, by natural means after 20 years. Because I know I have so much more potential that it's probably being wasted because of other shit that I'm doing with, I don't know, fucking university and other stuff. And that doesn't take any, I don't want to talk about none of that stuff. And honestly, I don't want to use none of that stuff as an excuse by any means, but necessarily, I want to see what happens once I like been working out for 10 years. And probably, I don't know, after maybe actually going on and doing something cool with this, and probably getting people's attention will eventually probably make me earn some money, and it will probably eventually make me do this shit entirely solely without any problems, right? And that would be cool, you know? Doing this without having to do any other stuff and just posting the videos would be kind of great. And I could just solely focus on working out. And eventually, I don't know, I have like big plans. And this is going too deep into eventually what I could be doing with all this. I have like big plans and not just like, oh yeah, my car shut down. Okay. I have like big plans on what I could be doing in terms of working out. And not just focusing solely on bodybuilding itself. I have like other kind of, you know, let's say strongman related workouts that I would like to eventually do. Not exactly, you know. I mean, that's like super into the future because I still don't know what's gonna come out of this. So I'm not promising anything, of course, but it would be great. I'm not gonna express because I know I don't spoil anything that it might happen if it even happens, of course. So, you know, I think I'm just gonna stop chit-chatting and I'm just gonna hop in and work out. We're gonna start off with the upper chest. Maybe this machine is pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of machines in here, of course, but and this one in specific, not truly the best one. I think the one behind me is way better, but I mean, that one, at least for starters, of course. I mean, after that, I don't think it's like the best machine, but for a starter, the machine behind me is really good because it gets like the wide stretch, but I'm just gonna do like, would be 4 exercises. I think like
I would say like at least two. Two controlled and then one light and one heavy. I think for warm-ups, we're gonna start off with the heavy one and then we go to the control one. Yeah, pretty good. This one gets a way, like gets a wide open, and then at the end of it, it's like it closes it down, which is it's pretty good for if you want to get that perfect stretch on the upper zone. But necessarily speaking, I would actually prefer the one behind, which yeah, it's still occupied, but I mean, we do what you gotta do. So 3 more, 2 controlled, 1 light. Probably gonna go with the 20 kilogram or something like that. I mean, maybe I'm actually gonna do with 25 but controlled because I was kind of light honestly. So 1 with 25 controlled and 20, and then maybe something a little bit lighter. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah. We're definitely gonna do 1 more of those. Could definitely feel the upper area in this part. I think like necessarily starting with a heavy one, more of like just a warm up, and then you just move on to like focusing on the stretch, and that again that time under control, time under tension, does make it way better. I don't know if you guys can actually see me like this. Okay, you guys can definitely see me like this. But one more of this. Jesus Christ. Whew. Bro, my nose skips like... Jesus, bro, my nose, bro. It's preventing me from literally breathing. Alright. Yeah, 1 more. But at that last part, you guys could definitely see it. I was like not even focusing that much on the stretch. Because I could definitely feel... I mean, then again, you could definitely feel the upper area getting too overworked on time and tension. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to start doing more of time under tensions and mainly focusing on that
rather than trying to do as many friggin' sets as possible. But yeah, that was good. I'm gonna just get a breather and try doing a little bit, like just a little bit more, like 3 more. I like to sometimes actually do that. Whenever I feel like I don't have enough stamina for the entire overall set, kind of just like stop for like 20 seconds and then like right away go in. Yeah, definitely no way. Whew. Okay, that was pretty good. Let me actually see. I mean, there is one. I could try maybe go with that one, but we'll see. So the chest flies are not available for some reason, but we have this one, which is kind of like a chest fly. So we're gonna like try again, do 4 with this. I don't think I'm gonna do more than 4 sets. And yeah, pretty much 20 kilograms by the way. So it's still like a warm-up. Not the best chest fly, but still does the job.
Tem que saber sensibilidade na
We're definitely gonna add more. I don't think like at least this amount. I don't think this amount was actually enough, but for sure it was not. But I don't know how much I would add. Maybe. Actually, I'm gonna add like a 10 kilogram plate. So it's 20 kilograms each side, so it's gonna be like 30 each side. If possible, maybe do that chest fly machine that's pretty much all the time occupied, so if we're lucky enough, we could go with that one, which I doubt it, of course, but, you know. Yep, we just added 10 kilograms, so it's gonna be 30 kilogram. Actually correct that. All right. Jesus Christ. Damn. It was harder than I thought. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep with the weight just for the eagle a little bit. I don't feel satisfied enough with probably only doing like 6 reps.
Damn it. Yeah. Way better. Way freaking better. Let's go. What you say? This is actually pretty good, man. As for the two first sets that I already did in here, this shit is going pretty well. God damn it. And this machine literally looks like it doesn't do anything, but it completely obliterates you if you actually do it right. It's like one of those machines, you know? One of those machines that feels like it does nothing, but if you actually do it right, it actually does so much more than the other ones. I don't even know why, bro. It's always like that. Literally. It's insane. God damn it. A 30 kilogram is definitely more than enough. More than what I should ask, bro. So just gonna keep trying to do it with this. I don't think like we might really change that much. We're probably gonna change just gonna do one more and then change with the machine. I definitely would love to do a chest fly, like an actual chest fly, but I don't think it's gonna be possible, at least for today. Chest flies are always full. Only at the end of the day, they're actually available. Actually didn't have the sound on the previous one, but we're gonna do actually gonna do a little bit more than 10 kilograms added, because we were doing 20 and now we're gonna do 35. Now on this machine is a little bit heavy. Along the way it gets heavier and heavier, but not that it's anything bad. It's just, you know, I mean, it's a whatever, you know. Three more sets, maybe two more. God damn, yeah. 15 was a little too much. Well, we still did like 5, but 4, I guess, but oh man. That is definitely a little too much. And one more for the ego. Hell no. Yep, nope. Definitely no. I guess we're just gonna stick with the 10 kilograms each side, maybe a 5 kilogram. Definitely not sure, but we're definitely not gonna do with this. So 15 was a little too much. We're gonna do 10, and let's hope we don't get humiliated with the 10s as well, because, I mean, I think it's an actual good thing. If you start actually getting humiliated with the weight along the workout, it could be actually two things. I mean, it could be you're too tired and you can't actually push more, or honestly, it could just be, you know, you're just retarded. Nah, that's not. It could honestly just be, I don't know, you're just tired on an actual workout, or you didn't sleep enough. It's just one of those two. Because stamina is an actual thing. I like to think, you know, whenever you're in the gym, you have like a stamina bar. Eventually you get to a point where you just can't push anymore. That's like a pretty good, a pretty good perspective at least to get you going. Not that it's
good to get you going, but makes it look like it's a game. So, I mean, probably 10 times better, I guess, if you do it like that. Doesn't mean you don't necessarily have to take it serious by any means, but I mean, if you take it into a perspective that you like, then the game is different, right? Damn. Yeah. We're definitely hitting a wall. literally a wall, bro. God damn it. Yeah. Bro, my hamstring. My hamstring was like trying to pull me back to the chair. Oh man. All right. We're definitely gonna like do 40 kilograms each side and try to do at least 4 sets. And I don't think I'm gonna increase that much in here. Probably add another 10 kilogram, but maybe another 5. But I don't think. We currently have 40, which on this one, it's gonna be a lower one. It's gonna be way easier than doing the other machines. At least I hope so. But if we can, we're just gonna take the 10 out.
Sabe quem fala isso? Sabe quem fala isso?
Bro, my stupid headphone. I think it's way better now. That's a little bit better. But, whew. 3 more, for sure, 3 more. I think like it was a little bit easier. At least at the beginning was way easier. But like, right now I don't exactly know. Either way, we're still gonna do it. Gonna see if we can actually push a little bit more. I hope. I mean, we're at the very end of the workout, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we can't like push a little bit more. I think we can. I think we can. Still did like what, 6? I think for like 5. But not too off the meta, let's say. Oh man. We're definitely gonna do one more. At least with this way. I don't think we're actually gonna change anything about it. I mean, we could go and do 30 kilograms, but currently I think I'm like trying to like push as much as I can for like the actual final set. And then yeah, maybe I'm gonna like take it. I don't know if I'm probably gonna do 2 sets.
That'll actually not be that bad. Yeah. Stretch. Yeah. Let's do one more and then we pause. All right. So, there you working? Yep. We did, I think I did one more on that machine. I just started spamming a little bit. Not really like, just lightweight and just spamming. Just to give that final stretch, the final push. But triceps, definitely got a pump in here, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that tricep, bro. Let me zoom that in. Look at that, bro. Ooh. Holy shit. Damn. Get a tricep, yeah. Tricep for sure. Looks great. Actually, let me... Why the fuck is it like... Oh, there we go. Ooh. Yep. Overall arm is pretty good already. Oh yeah. Oh man. I don't want to like waste all the battery, so... That's what happens when you have a fucking pump. Oh man. Felt something fall. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck the headphones. Already gone. Whew. Oh man, look at that. Jesus Christ. Now that's what I call an actual pump, bro. Look at that. Holy. Jesus Christ, man. That is a pump. For all I know about it. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I don't think you could actually get any better than this in terms of chest, but I mean, now it's just like shoulders, and honestly, we'll be good to go. We will be good to go, bro. Look at it. Full profile of that. Yeah, that is pretty freaking good. Alright, what do you guys think? I mean, triceps are already speaking for itself. I don't know what happened with it, but triceps are really sticking out. I think you guys can actually hear me. Yeah, you guys could hear me all along. As I was saying, the triceps were really sticking out. The chest overall, pretty freaking great. I actually stick it in my hair. Huh. Does this actually work? Well, not exactly, but it's not too bad. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Pretty freaking good. I mean, I don't have much to say, honestly. It's been a long time since I actually got a
very interestingly, like, decent pump. And the strat is always honey, bro. Always go for like honey scoops before actually jumping to the gym. That should gets you. Totally, bro. Look at that. Water, creatine, then honey, bro. I don't think there's anything more perfect than the combination of all that. Plus, you actually eat throughout the day, clean, decently, with your vitamins and all that stuff, bro. I don't think you have, like, if you do all that stuff, I mean, you're for a good run. I thought this workout was actually gonna be pretty bad, but honestly, bro, the pump overall is, like, decent. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it can barely, like, squeeze and get, like, the full of it, honestly, but look at that. That's pretty freaking good. Yep. Look at, oh, actually, like, look at that aura, bro. That is aura, bro. For all I know, that's aura. Damn. Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, it didn't have to be that big. I thought it was just gonna be a casual pump. I mean, look at this. I mean, I don't know if the actual video is gonna look good, but like, from my perspective, this shit. Because on video it always looks bad. Well, it always looks worse. But currently, right here, in my perspective, yeah, that is a glow up. That is definitely what I'm looking to achieve. Honestly, with a little bit more of a bigger shoulder over here, if I could just get like an actual ball in here. I've actually talked about it before, like a year ago or something like that. I talked about like, if I could just get like an actual ball shape in here in the shoulder, that would look menacingly. Yeah. I mean, I think back is pretty much like, back always looks good. I think you can actually get like a pretty decent back pump if you do some chest. Which is normal. I mean, not anything out of the ordinary, but damn. God damn, bro. Jeez, it looks like a demon back. I mean, compared to the previous last day, I think this day looks way better. I mean, I was recording on the phone, so of course on the phone it always looks worse, but I mean, look at this, bro. I don't think it can actually get any better than this. Maybe in a few years it might, but currently, bro, that looks good. Yep. I think we're just gonna do shoulders, and then we get the hell out of here. Probably record one of the shoulder exercises. This is not a shoulder day, but I always think like I gotta do shoulders, so that is. Yeah, way better. We're back in the car. I guess we're probably gonna have like a car talk. I still don't know how much of a car talk we're gonna have, but we can pretty much use. I mean, we still have battery. I have no idea how we still have battery, but I guess we accept that. We accept that. Okay. So first of all, bro, I need to get like a second battery. I don't know how I get second batteries on a camera. I don't know if that is even possible to do, but let me just stupid car, stop activating that, bro. God damn it. Okay. We good. We good. So, let me just you can go, bro. You don't have to wait for me, bro. Let me just okay, good. I don't know how much battery we'll have, but as I was saying, we need to get a second battery. I have no idea how someone gets a second battery, but if I'm able to, I would love so, because that would help me like a lot. Holy shit, what a cool bike, bro. What a cool bike, bro. That is such a sick ass bike. Yeah, by the way, I love motorcycles. I really do. I'm actually thinking about making another channel that it's about me riding motorcycles. Just like, you know, one of those, you know, those vloggers on fucking Instagram. I mean, I call them vloggers because they pretty much vlog. They don't do anything else. They sometimes dance. They do just goofy stuff. I would like to do stuff like that. Not wheelies, because I don't know how to do a wheelie, of course, and none of that stuff. But I would like to just, you know, ride around, just talk like philosophical shit as well on a motorcycle. That'll be pretty great, but I don't know. That's maybe for a future plan, if it even happens, because I still have to get a camera for that, and I still don't have a camera, and I have nothing for that. And honestly, I don't even know why I'm talking that in this channel, but I mean, who gives a shit, honestly? I always say that, who gives a shit, because I mean, it's my channel, and honestly, there's no like, I mean, the way I make these videos, I don't want to force stuff, nor I don't want to force myself into making these videos. I want this kind of recording and all that stuff to just be a simple hobby of, I think I've already talked about it, of why I am doing this. But I mean, just to clarify things up, I'm just doing these videos because I just enjoy doing it, you know? And it's honestly like, it's a good way to keep me motivated. It's a good way to, you know, get me less scared, let's say, with, you know, being more of an introvert person. It's you know, it's about a lot of stuff that I'm actually doing this. Not that it really matters for anyone, but I mean, for me, it matters something. I've already talked about it, why I somehow kind of wanted to make this as well, you know, because I eventually want to, if possible, not saying that it will be, but if possible, making something out of this would be kind of great. I mean, I don't have any high hopes, but it's always good to have, you know, a recording of you on your actual progress and how you were training before and how you're currently training and your gains, your overall body evolution and development, my bad. You know, that's all that stuff is pretty great to just, you know, get on camera and analyze it. And, you know, to somehow actually inspire you that you got from point A to point B, which exactly, I mean, I haven't really gotten from point A because I haven't recorded myself from point A, which would actually be pretty cool if I actually did. But you know, I mean, I can talk. My newbie gains were like, I mean, normal. I think average newbie gains, they weren't like insanely. I have images on my Instagram of my actual first times working out. Actually working out, not just calisthenics, like doing 10 push-ups on the fucking room, which that absolutely does nothing. unless you do 100 push-ups every day and I don't know, become fucking Saitama or something. But I don't think none of that would be, you know, actual efficient for you. It would still be somehow efficient, but not exactly. Either way, we're going back home, and I don't know. I guess that's it, pretty much. I don't know what to say more about it. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know when the record is actually gonna end, but if it ends, it ends. Because I am not looking at the footage at the camera currently because I am driving. So if it ends, it ends, and yeah. I mean, I'm getting back to the recording, so I'm still pretty like new to all this stuff. New again. Not that it's new for me, but you know, I think you know what I mean. I'm still getting back to the game. I'm slowly adapting better to it, and I'm doing it at a time that I'm a little bit more free in terms of schedule. And the reason why I'm doing it currently right now is because it's a good way to see if you know, if I actually get the hang of it, and if I can actually do it with all the work that I will eventually get in probably 2 weeks from today. But because yeah, it's gonna be freaking crazy. Our architecture, I know a lot of people talk maybe trash about it. Honestly, I have no idea. But it's not definitely, I mean, it's not easy. Definitely not easy, bro. It's super like underviewed by a lot of people. I'm not saying that it's engineering, because engineers probably, you know, see, I mean, why the hell am I even talking about engineering, honestly, bro? What the fuck? Why am I going this way, actually? Well, whatever. I still have a little bit of time. I can still make it. Yeah, this is a good way. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to talk. I have to come up in mind, bro. It just doesn't come up that easily. I don't know why.